Hello, everyone. How are you all today? Hey, Timothy. I don't know whether you were the only one waiting or not, but hopefully you're still here as we have started. How are you today? So, 2023 is almost at an end. This will be, I won't say it's my last live stream because I will be on Chris's tomorrow night. Um, but, and I may or may not be on Mike's. That's good to hear. And I may or may not, depending on whether there's cell service or stuff, I may or may not be on Mike's on Sunday. But this is the last one for the channel. Hey, Sketch. Hello, Aqua. How are you guys? How did your Christmases go? Let me hear. Let me get this. I'm not sure whether you're in this group, Tim. Let me see. I'll give it. No, you're not. So let me give. You don't have to come on, obviously, Tim, but I'm going to send you the link anyways. I'm going to send Hero Shack the link as well. And I'll send it to you too, Sketch. This is all on Facebook. Twitter. And let me hit the share for Twitter. And we'll grab that. We'll also put the Discord. So 2023 has been something. Hey, Undead, hello. Let's spend time with family. That's good. And hello, yeah, JR. How was everybody? Everybody who hasn't asked, how was your Christmases? It's up to for the year, right? Yeah, for this year. Yeah, Tim. Of course. For next year, I will be. My next stream will be, of course, January 2nd of 2024. Yeah, I'm in bed. I get up at 3 a.m. Wow. Okay. Yeah. No problem. No problem. Yes, I will be streaming in 2024. Um, January 2nd. Um, that's good. Mine was pretty dead for the most part. Of course, I actually didn't have Christmas dinner, although last week my dad's still technically in town. Um, but he took me out, I think, Thursday or Friday. No, Thursday. Thursday would have been Thursday. He wouldn't have been able to take me out Friday. Bought some groceries for me and my cousin where I'm staying. So we got a ham that we haven't cooked yet for Christmas dinner. It was just the two of us, really. So not a big thing. I went to a Christmas Eve service at the church that's below the building that she lives in. And of course, I went to uh, church on my regular church on Sunday. Um, yeah, I went up. Some of you may or may not know, my dad had an operation last uh, Friday for because of cancer. He had his bladder removed. The operation went well, and he's doing fairly well. I was up there yesterday to visit him for a few hours, and of course, I was up there on Saturday as well. Um, so I'm going to be going to visit him tomorrow, and of course, I'll be visiting him on Friday as well. So, yeah, I was there for 3 or 4 hours yesterday on Christmas Day. Then walked home from the hospital, and just watched some videos and all that, reaction videos. So, 2023 has been quite the year. I drank a beer that I had forgotten in the bottom of my fridge for 2 years today. I'm throwing it up slowly. Well, sorry to hear that. I didn't think beer could go bad. Well, actually, no alcohol can. I've been in some factory. Well, not a factory. It was in sort of a juice or whatever beverage recycling place, and there was beer in there. So yeah, I guess it can go bad. But yeah, we've had 2023 has been quite the year. Although we didn't do the crowdfunding in 2023 on Indigo. It can work. Um, but we did crowdfund near the end of 2022. Canadian Shield 2, Snowdrift 1, and with the alternate cover. And uh, of course, I did do the fulfillment in 2023 for uh, Canadian Canadian Shield 2, Snowdrift 1, both covers. So that was, I think we were doing that in March. And then, of course, I think July. I'm not doing too bad. Pretty good considering. Of course, we had the remastered Canadian Shield 1 done. Oh, how's the job going to go? Well, it's going, as Metal might say. I've been putting out some resumes. I don't think I put out any today, although I did look. I actually looked yesterday, and I think I got one or two out yesterday. So I'm not sure whether you would consider whether I got one comic out this year, the remastered version, or whether you'd consider Canadian Shield 2 and Snowdrift 1 as getting it out this year. And any leads? Well, just from what I've seen, on thing, I'm probably too much this month, January, going to be doing too much. Because probably the first or second, or I should say the second or third, I'm going to be buying my plane ticket to Vancouver. I'm trying to debate whether to leave the 24th or 25th, or go out for February, maybe February, March, depending on what I can get for accommodations, how cheap. Jared says, I've just finished a bottle of schnapps that was opened a year ago. It was fine. Have you tried Arise? They hire anyone that takes a $50 course. Okay. No, I haven't tried that yet. Unfortunately, I'm not sure what I'd have to do on there necessarily, but my setup, as I showed a couple weeks ago, is not the best at the moment. Like As you know, I was doing some coloring videos here, but I even stopped doing that because just my setup is not good to do that. Uh, it's a pain in the ass to do anything that involves typing and looking at the monitor. You know, I'm hoping to get a uh, another setup by the time. I'll probably just be getting the other setup that I'd like by the time I take off for thing. I tried a 2-year-old pumpkin ale. That was a bad idea. Yeah, yeah, it sounds like it. So, and then of course, I had promised, or well, I shouldn't say promise, but I was supposed to do a campaign for Canadian Shield 3, Snowdrift 2, Flame 1. Hey, Rain, how are you? Unfortunately, that hasn't happened. And as you know, I messed up. My mom died at the end of August, which that really messed up my year. Then I fried my external hard drive. I had to move, staying at my cousin's and looking for a job. And I might be going. Well, I'm going to be going west for a month, maybe two, maybe longer if I actually get a job out there. But a lot is up in the air, obviously, at the moment. Uh, Arise is a variety of call center jobs. The most horrific and funny is dispatching tow trucks, but can be mellow, like helping QuickBooks users, etc. So, how, yeah, you say you need a landline for that, right, JR? But can you use your cell phone? They're calling me, so I guess that wouldn't be so bad, but I'd have to have, I guess, all the scripts or whatever. Let's see what and if everybody can hit that like button, we need the people finding out about the channel here and all that. So I can, maybe get some stuff done. Oh, I should show this in a second. There is some new update for what's his name? Dillard as well. When you do a campaign, you should advertise it as a triumphant return of the Canadian Shield. Go to monster.ca. Look for all the camp job, security or janitor attendants. They pay $25 an hour plus all your food. Well, security guard. Well, I don't know how it's working out anywhere else. Security guard used to be a fairly easy job to get. I've done it like twice, but now but usually you went to the company, you did their whole orientation thing, you applied for your things, your security license through them. But now, at least in Ontario, you got to apply for your security license independent of them, and I think that it's a whole bigger process now. Fort McMurray pays $25 an hour with housing. Oh, that's nice. Well, I'll definitely look into that for sure. Well, I think I have someone. I got to get on to more than Indeed for sure. Alberta is different. Yeah, yeah. I thought it might be. Probably even BC is different. Yeah, I don't like the way that they've changed it for the security guards. Like I said, I've had my security guard license here in Ontario twice. I worked for, well, I think I've actually worked for, maybe I did I have it twice or three times. I've worked for like three different companies here in Hamilton. Uh, one called uh, Hamilton Wentworth something security or something like that. I forget the exact name. It's been a while. That longest one. And then the one called Ensign Security, and then my last one was Sheprot. Hello, nobody. How are you? Look for Fort McMurray jobs, highest average wage in Canada. Well, yeah, that's in Alberta, right? Or is that BC? I'm pretty sure that's Alberta, right? Antioch, JR. And I think nobody. I should say hello, Captain. Yeah, because I'm going to be going to um, BC. I know I have thought about going to Alberta. I meant south this time, Cap, instead of popcorn. Um, so, yeah, definitely been an interesting year. Next year, hopefully, we can only get better from here for next year. But yeah, I'm thinking of either leaving the 24th or 25th, and then um, either that or the 1st of February. If I leave the 24th, 25th, I'm only thinking of staying to the end of February. If I leave the beginning of February, I'm thinking of staying to the end of March. Alberta oil fields are, I think, the only place that pays $25 an hour with no work history. Ah, cool, cool, cool. Uh, was that when you ran out of bubble gum? I'm all out. So, how was Christmas, Cap? Once you get your feet, it can go up. Do it, Rick. Yeah. I gotta, definitely gotta do something. Um, just gonna, I'm half playing it by ear, of course, as you guys know. I've felt the call to go, I'd say, west for quite some time. Maybe I'm going too far. Oh, what about the update for Dillard? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry. Let me get that. Uh, I need to find Dillard. So, yeah, last week, opening it. Let's see. Let me get this down a bit. Okay, so let's do capture. Okay, so here we go. There's Dillard's update for Dillard. It took some time, but Operation Backyard Shantytown is complete. The family now has everything they need to weather out this emergency. Had to close in the barbecue area and get an RV. Special thanks to Dark Gift Comics and the Real Quaff for sending my kids a Christmas tree and presents. Well, uh, so here's the RV they're staying in. His barbecue area closed in for a kitchen. I guess that's where they're sleeping, or part of where they're sleeping. And there's their Christmas tree. Okay, so uh, this is North. Okay, so I'm not sure what. Hopefully, you guys saw those pictures. And I gotta make sure you can see me. Yeah, you can see me now. Oh, yeah, I saw that already. Okay, okay, okay. Rain, if you make your font purple, that would make your purple rain. uh, anyone else excited about the Rings of Power Season 2? Sauron is an Indian man with lipstick. I don't see color. Oh, yeah, I saw that already. Yeah, okay. Well, not everybody is over on Twitter and all that, so that's an update for those that don't know for Dillard. I don't know whether he got my package yet that I sent him. I'm going to check in on that. So apparently, according to what he was saying, also in those things, it's going to be a couple months that they're like that. So, what are everybody's plans for New Year's? Do you have any plans for New Year's, or are you just going to sleep it in? I've done that a few years, couple years, not many, but so. And what people are answering that, hopefully. So I'm in the talks with about 2 or 3 people about seeing about for Canadian Shield 3, watching the countdown, then bed. Now, somebody I know, well, actually, I contacted the guy that did Canadian Shield 2 and said, can you do 3 in about 3 to 4 months? And he said, yes, he could. So I might be getting him back, although I am in the talks with, well, I was talking with somebody else, although he would be the cheapest. I'm planning on throwing up more, perhaps I'll be done in years. Well, hopefully you're done throwing up by the time Sunday comes, especially Sunday midnight going into Monday. Unless, of course, you drink a whole bunch of nasty stuff between now and then, or even on that day. So you still hear good night, man? Oh, we're down to 3 people. I wonder where everybody's going. Is Leon started up its stream that's better? Uh, oh, I went to see the new Aquaman movie today. It wasn't too bad. I think you can be entertained going to see it. Of course, there was some woke moments, in my opinion, based on some global warming stuff and all that. But unfortunately, when you're dealing with water and all that nowadays, movies do deal with that. End up throwing that crap in. No, I'm more of a bottle and schnapps or margarita part for a year or so. Uh, well, I just mean with. Oh yes, how was Aquaman? Oh, like I said, I for the most part, I think it was watchable. Um, there were some good, funny moments in it and all that. Um, I was gonna go see two movies today, but I'm saving the other one that I was gonna go see, called Migration, which is it's a kids movie, but my mom really liked those. So on her birthday, or what would have been her birthday, is her birthday. I'm not sure how to say that now, which is January 10th. Does a baby die? No, no babies die. I know that might give away some stuff, um, but we usually were going out to a restaurant. As of late, the one that I've gone to, well, although only this year, we've went to it before, and went to it several times. Is the Works, which is a hamburger joint. I think some of you would have heard about it. It apparently did die before a reshoot. Oh wow, that would have been really dark if the baby died. But so then we usually go for a movie, or we go for a movie, and then um, so let's see. What is January 10th? It is a Wednesday. So so I'm planning on her birthday going to where we went last year for her birthday, which was the Works. Some ways I wish we would have went to Red Lobster, but she didn't want to go out to Red Lobster. She really liked seafood. My mom, like lobster, crab, and all that. She liked fish a lot. Yeah, it died in the comics, but people walked out of the test screen, so it was reshot. Well, they've had his baby survive and die in the comic, depending on what continuity that you go with. But Amber, if it, I think it was still the same woman that played his wife, but sometimes it's hard to tell if they do a recasting. But she seemed to be do good in the movie. I know there's of course a big controversy over her the last year. Let's see. Okay, why is everybody leaving? Okay, maybe people don't want to hear about Aquaman. So I don't know what else people want to hear about. Um, yeah, we should be doing some good stuff for Cross Comics. Oh yes, Jr. I did get your thing where you sent me stuff. Enjoy some Red Lobster, nice memento. Yeah, yeah. It's been a while since we've been to Red Lobster. I think I took her to. I think the last time we were at Red Lobster was actually almost 20 years ago. Um, it was me, her, and a guy that I considered my brother. Um, I still do in a lot of ways. He wasn't. He's not flesh and blood brother, but my mom considered him a son too. We went out to Red Lobster to celebrate her birthday. Yeah, I think it was the first year after my grandfather died, or maybe my grandfather and like her dad and grandmother. And that was um, because my grandfather's birthday was January was his. I don't know how you say that. I was January 7th, and my mom's was January 10th. So they used to, celebrate a lot of times together their birthday, especially when she was growing up and all that. So tried to take her mind off of her dad a little bit. Tried to make it a happy time for her. You know, and I think it helped. And we usually go grab a bit fancier of a restaurant. Like I wasn't taking her to McDonald's. You know, go to a fancier restaurant and eat out, and then off to a movie or movie and then eat, depending on timing and stuff like that. Of course, with COVID, you couldn't do that for various reasons. That's good. Work life is made up of small. Uh, Heck, last year we went out for my 50th birthday to I've been there before. It was one of the first. They used to have deer and moose talking in the commercials. Montana's, so heck, on my birthday, I'm probably going to be going to Montana's wherever I'll probably end up trying to go to the works. It's a fancier hamburger joint, but it's really good. It's actually worth money if there's one in your area. The works. Awesome. Hey again, Rain. So, um, what else can you say? Um, yeah, so hopefully 2024 is going to be better. Um, you know, There's not much that can go wrong in 2024. It only looks like it can go up. There's only one thing that could happen to spoil 2024, and I ain't going to speak it. So that way it can't happen. And nobody's speaking in the chat either. Oh, World War Four. There'd have to be a three before there's a four, Rain. Since we've only had two. And then I'm not even sure whether it's technically World War because where's like was China involved in either of those wars? That's a pretty big place. I thought three is fine now. Maybe if you ask some people. But hopefully for 2024 we will have Canadian Shield. I will definitely look up Fort McMurray here. You know what? I can do that right now. Maybe he will get drafted soon. We don't have the draft here in Canada. Fort Oh, it's Fort McMurray. Although you said, of course, Smithy's restaurant supervisor, bookkeeper, shift manager. This is paying $17 an hour. Which country will you fight for when the World War starts? Canada. No one except Ukraine drafts 50-year-olds. China was invaded by Japan in 1934 and 1935. Yeah, but that was before the World Wars, in between them. JR. Certified pet groomer. Gee, what the hell do you need to be certified to be a pet groomer for? Tim Hortons. Timothy. Not much there over the last 3 days, so. Uh, So yeah, I just looked up. Well, I looked on Indeed. It is considered the start of World War II in Asia. Usually, Japan invaded China from 35 to 45. Oh, okay. Well, I guess each country can teach it different. I think most of the world says World War II started in 1939. World War III already started. Says uh, Captain Finity. When did it start, Captain? Yeah. See what Alberta Planner NDT. Walmart Fresh Food Associate. Cashier at Walmart. It doesn't say how much per hour. What's the minimum wage there? I was looking this up the other day. What the minimum when Russia invasion of Ukraine? So 2014. That World War III idea is out there that Russia and Iran coordinated attacks in Ukraine and Israel, Venezuela invading Guiana, followed by China snatching Taiwan. Check wants to die. Yeah, that's where it was just on Monster. JR. World War III is taking so long. Taking a long taking a long as time. To me, a world war means everybody is, or most everybody is warring at once. Long ass time, I mean. Industry, oil, and gas security guard. Oh, well, that's pretty good. $24 an hour plus health benefits. Schedule 6 on, 6 off, 12-hour shifts. Oh, wow, that'd be a lot of a lot of money. Uniform provided free of charge. Opportunities. Heavy lifting up to 50 pounds. I think I could lift 50 pounds. But you need a class 5 advanced driver's license. There's my problem. No driver's license. Uh, World War can also be a huge buildup of conflict. Well, I think there can be a huge buildup of conflicts to a world war. I don't think. I think you have to have some of them, some major parties warring. There isn't anybody really majorly warring at the moment. Iran and U.S. currently trading drone and missile strikes. Yeah, but nothing feels like, not that I was there to feel it, but from what movies or video footage has put out there, feels like nothing that's going on nowadays feels like world stuff that was happening in World War II or even World War I. Nobody cares if China goes after Taiwan. They will target America and Japan first. Bingo. That also means they pay for excellent high quality food 6 days on. Yeah. Oh, if only American had a female president. Plus, we still have a lot of local YouTube wars. Reno, please. Lots of shifting alliances. Yes, YouTube wars. Dun, 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 dun. Is that like the franchise wars that we hear about in Demolition Man? Yes, Timothy, if only America had a competent president. It's not only a competent president, it's a competent media. Yes, because YouTube runs the world level. Don't you know? George Washington, 2024. Yeah, our first female prime minister took on Argentina and kicked their asses out of Falklands Islands. You're still on? Yes, I am. And I sent you not that you can, but I did send you an invite to come on if you want. Sketch. I got a filament printer for Christmas. So a 3D printer. I've got a 3D printer. It's just in storage at the moment. I mean, what are you, necromancer? We had a female prime minister here. She lasted about 2 months, something like that. Last many. And Timothy, just make him AI. Bah, close enough, right? Oh, that reminds me. I did do some Toxico themes. Did some more, I think, Snowdrift and some more Canadian Shield ones. I haven't played them in the last couple weeks. Anybody want to hear any of those? Although I never downloaded them. Yes, 3D printer. I'm going to try to sell medallions and dystopian war and Warhammer models. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Are you good? Any good with making the 3D models? What's the website? Ask something. Here, I'll put the link to the site in the chat. Tim. This is my first printer. I will have to learn. Oh, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah. Well, I was working with some 3D stuff even before I got myself one. Well, the library here in Hamilton has a 3D printer. Actually, they have a couple. Actually, different ones have a couple. They have computers to work with some software for it. So I've worked with it before too. I was on the road. Okay. Are you still on the road? On the road again. Well, feel free to hop in if you want, if you're not on the road or whatever. Sketch. I wasn't sure. I'm just, letting you know that I did send it to you and you can if you want. You don't have to. Although, having somebody in here work, bouncing off or whatever. Not yet, not yet. My only interview that I had so far, they never called me back. They said they were going to call back by the Friday of the week. I had the interview on the Monday. They didn't call. Um, I'm probably not going to be looking much in January, as I was saying earlier. I'm going to be going out west. Most likely Vancouver. I'm probably either leaving around the 24th or 25th of January, either that or the 1st of February, and I'm going to stay if I leave on the 24th, 25th, probably going to stay till the end of February, and I'm going to be looking for work while out there. Um, yeah, this is true, right? This is true. Um, uh, nope. Well, actually, technically, I do have some family. I think in Alberta somewhere. I think in Calgary. Although I haven't talked to them in like years. If it's true, prove it. If what's true, prove it. That I can probably get a job or whatever, even modeling if I said I was trans. Well, It might be true, but I'm not going to be the one to test it because I don't even want that even close to me. Me pretending to be something I'm not, that is. But no, I'm just, yeah. No, I don't want, I rent, but you could stay a couple days in a spare room. Yeah. Yeah. Well, right now, like I said, I'm planning on going to a Vancouver area. I have thought of course, Alberta. If I go leave for February 1st, I'm probably going to stay, depending on what I can find. I might stay a month or two. Hey, Manticore, how are you? Well, if it isn't Rick Piper, thank you. Merry Christmas to you too, Manticore. How was your Christmas, Manticore? And also, uh, how's your New Year's? How have you been? Or how? What? Any plans for New Year's? I'm going out of town myself for Saturday, Sunday. Well, going to be leaving Saturday, out all Sunday, and then come back sometime Monday. Alberta has much better job market in BC. Yeah, I don't doubt it, Jr. It's just I don't know. I felt the calling to go west for probably 5 to 10 years, probably closer to 10. Um, yeah, that was great. Thanks, Jess, from stuff. Okay, not sure what you completely mean there. Yeah, it was great. Thanks. I think I get that. Yeah, you're saying you're someone calling you for 10 years. Yeah, to go west. Just inside myself, I wanted to go west. Thought I should go west for about 10 years, and I've always thought west is always all the way to the west coast. Yes, there's been a couple times that I thought of Alberta because Alberta has more of a mindset that I think I would like. Although of course Calgary and Edmonton seem not to quite have that thing from what I've seen. Oh, no plants or years yet, friends today. Friends today. Oh, okay, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, a friend born on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day is it's neat, but I feel sorry for them at the same time. Well, possibly just because gifts and all that sort of thing with being so close to Christmas. But then again, maybe their family did something to make sure it wasn't. I know I have a cousin that was born on the 24th or 25th of December. So they usually celebrate her birthday months later. Actually, they'd be on the same day as mine. They celebrate hers. Since I was born six, his mother has no respect, obviously. Must love you if they call for 10 years. The dance maybe a crazy or being. Well, obviously you're playing with me, right? But obviously not somebody literally calling me, just tug at my heart or whatever. But yeah, Christmas Eve, technically, I am whatever age I am and a half. Because so this year, Christmas Eve, I was 50 and a half. So that's always, you know, it's neat. Doesn't mean much, like not too many people have. Well, probably lots of people do, but not too many people that I know have that. Half right on Christmas Eve. That so your voice in your head. Maybe you need to talk. I never said it was in my head, and not literally. Just something in me was saying you need to go west. Go you west, old man, or middle-aged man. I don't know. I didn't. Did I have it when I was 40? I don't know whether I had that idea when I was 40 or not. Whether it came to be sometime after 40. I think it was before 40. Because I thought about doing it via bus, but then I also thought about doing e-bike. Oh, that's something I'm gonna do. Let me bring up Clip Studio. Gonna bring up some old pictures from my 40th birthday party. Okay, damn. No, no, from my 40th birthday party. I'm 50, Manticore. I guess you got distracted by a comic skate, and you could have been west right now with a job and a wife and kids and a girlfriend. No, fortunately or unfortunately, depends on how you look at it. My mom distracted me. I wasn't gonna go with west without leaving her high and dry. So let's see. Do, do, do. Okay, so that's already on. So yeah. Uh, so that's me on my 40th birthday. You look. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So there's me on my 40th birthday part that with dad. There's me again. Me again. That was my present for my birthday. An e-bike. There's the bike itself. So this picture, we could call it "We Three Ricks" of Hamilton R, because of course there's me, Rick, my dad, Rick, and my cousin, Rick. American family can be overprotective. Which one is you, Rick? No call. No, you guys call Triple R. And that's my dad, and of course my cousin Rick, and my dad's brother Donnie or Donald, my uncle Donnie. And over in the background there, you can see my mom sitting in a chair there. Things really change in 10 years, guys. There's my buddy Chris and my cousin Anita, who I'm staying with at the moment. Uh, so that's my dad and his sister Cheryl. Uh, that's my aunt Cheryl, my dad's wife there in the middle, Donna, and I'm not sure who that is on the side. So there's my uncle Donnie, my aunt Cheryl, me, of course, and my dad's wife Donna. Heck, my dad and his sister aren't even talking right now either. I am 5'7", Rain. 5'7". My dad is like, or was 5'11". And then there's me, Donna, my Uncle Donnie, and my Aunt Cheryl. Me, my dad, and his wife, Donna. Again, another one of the three of us. Me and my Aunt Cheryl. This is my Uncle Charlie, my dad's brother. His wife, Anna, and that is sitting next to her. That is my cousin Rick's wife, girlfriend, maybe at the time, Amanda. I think it's Amanda. And of course, there's my dad. There's me. Me, my mom, and Chris. I don't know where Chris is at the moment. He could be alive. He could be dead for all I know. And of course, we know what's happening with my mom. And then there's me and my mom. Hopefully, you saw all those. Wow, you are so short. Okay, if you say so. I didn't think I was tall, but I didn't think I was short either. I think that's hands together praying. Thanks, Manticore, if you're saying you're praying for me. Or Tim, or so yeah. There's yeah, you can be a dwarf. I don't think I can be a dwarf. Dwarfs are like under 4 feet, I believe. Although my mom was 5'2", like I said, my dad was 5'11". I'm not sure whether he still is or not. You're supposed to shrink when you get older, right? A little. So I hope you like a few pictures of my 40th birthday party. Yes, praying for you, Rick. You'll get to find. And if everybody can hit that like button and share it out too. No Filipinos are under 4 foot. dwarfs are taller than. Rick, what would realistically bring you joy and happiness? Happiness? Uh, well, what would realistically? I can only say what I think. Obviously, I don't know for sure, but I think, having a wife, kids, and a decent job, most hopefully, my comics, succeeding. But I think if I had a wife and kids, even if a dead end job, I'd be happy. I think I would, anyways. Sometimes we think something's going to bring us happiness, but it won't. But time for a dating stream. Well, there's a couple girls that I'm interested in at the moment. Why stop at one? Why? Because two is illegal here in Canada and the States. Although there's some people, I believe, in Canada and the States that do more than one. I was listening to a summarization of FOSS earlier. What's you are? Yes. Why would you think I wasn't interested in girls? I've always made it known that I was interested in girls, women, the fairer sex. You Canadians are no fun. It spoke to me a lot when it didn't in youth. Okay, I'm not sure. I think I've heard of Foss, but I'm not sure what you're talking about for sure for Foss. Good night, Spoon. Canadians, what about you Americans? You don't. It's illegal there too. And if everybody could hit that like button and share this out, we want more people here and all that too, please. The pursuit of happiness never being uh, satiated. Yeah. Well, good luck with the ones here. I hope interesting. Hope you get all six of them. Def- Definitely. I'm Australians. We do what we want. Well, you may do what you want, but I think it's illegal there too, Manticore. But I could not. I could be wrong about that. I think in most Western world, it is the pursuit of happiness and never being satisfied. I think is what you meant. Sustain it. There's a lot of Canadians and Americans that do what they want too, even if stuff's illegal too. So there's lots of people all around the world that do stuff like that too. Doing what they want, whether it's illegal or not. Or sedate it. I'm not even sure what the. Let me. Okay, so I probably know what it means, but I'm not quite sure. I think I'm pronouncing it wrong too. That word that you put there. Another term for satisfied to the full. Okay. Don't think I've ever heard that used before. Satiate. Yeah, are you satiated? Most fun stuff is, yeah. Oh, so hopefully in the first week of 2024, I will have things confirmed for who's doing Canadian Shield 3. Hashtag never enough. Of, I think it's probably going to Utah. Yeah. Well, technically it's illegal, but a lot of people in Utah find ways to circumvent it. They get one official marriage, and then they have underground ceremonies for their second, third, fourth, fifth, 5,000. But and yet, well, John, of course, will be working on Snowdrift 2. Um, I was being a little facetious, Ray. I think that would be the correct word. Because I don't know anybody that's had more than 1,000 or heard of. And then he didn't have actually 5,000 wives. He had, I think, three or four, I think 400 wives or 300 wives and like 700 concubines. Rick, are you making fun of Mormons? Their magical underoos? Hey, I did not mention anything about their magical underoos. I just said something about their wives, and I wasn't even really the first to bring it up. Goodnight Spoon said that about multiple wives being legal in Utah. Then again, he might not have been making fun of. Maybe I was when saying the 5,000. If you have 5,000 wives and they all get jobs and give you their first pay, you can run away and be rich. When someone says good night Spoon, sounds like yeah, thank God. Um, uh, not sure whether enthusiastic is if EVS is Mormon, does that make Cyber Frog a cybernetic Mormon? He's got a frog wife on every lily pad on the phone. Well, I don't think it makes him a cybernetic uh, thing, Mormon, because although EVS, as far as I know, does not have. I was going to say he doesn't have more than one wife, but Well, technically that's true. The one is his ex-wife, so he's not married to her any longer. So EVS has, as far as I know, not put any of that sort of stuff in his comic book. What's a Mormon? Somebody who belongs to the Church of Latter-day Saints. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, to be more specific. I think Edward von Scissorhands is in some the new reality show. So not cybernetic frog sister wives. But as for Solomon, who had like 300 wives and 700 concubines, um, most of them were for political reasons. Yeah, his first wife, which he had his first kid with, he did get divorced, but that's before he was even on the line doing the whole Comicsgate thing. That was like 20 years ago or something like that. Oh, I thought that there was news to be heard. No, no, no. As far as I know, he's still with his current wife that he's had his latest child with, because he has, as far as I know, he only has two kids, one with his first wife and one with his second wife. But I haven't watched him in quite some time, so he's on his second wife, and you haven't even gotten your first. You need to catch up. Well, I don't want to catch up. I'll just settle for one and have one for the rest of my life. Unless she dies, then maybe I might go for a second wife. But hopefully she doesn't die anytime soon. So, but it is what it is, right? How many girlfriends have you had? Okay, the question is, what do you consider a girlfriend? Some ways I'd say none. In some ways there's, when I was like in my, I don't know, teens, there's a couple girls that I called my girlfriend, but we never really went out. Yeah, and that's more because, well, one, they were friends of the family, my dad's side. Uh, uh, it's a couple like that. And then there's one girl I did a lot of stuff with, but just hung out a lot, but we were never boyfriend girlfriend. Zero. Maybe you need to cast your net on the other side. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to go west. Rick, did you grow up in the church? Pretty much, yeah. Better not plan to be a widow. No, I'm not planning to be a widower. I just say, like things happen, so. And I think the government and the wife too would be frowned on it. Yes. Yeah, I grew up on the church. Like pretty much. I accepted Christ when I was 7. My mom when I was about 10. To find stuff for don't be proclaimed. Well, like we just hung out, watched TV, and at her place and all that. Didn't really play video games. When I did a few minor things together, I would have liked for her to be my girlfriend, but she didn't want to be my boyfriend. Didn't really want that sort of relationship with me. That was more because my mom was a bit of a counselor to her. Hey, Herman. Jeff, how are you? That's good. How was your Christmas, Jeff? Any plans for New Year's? Make sure to hit that like button, share out. Hanging at the mother-in-law's. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Rick, okay, what? Good night, Smith. Christmas is good. My plan is no plan. Well, I'm going away for the weekend myself, as I've said several times to people. I'm going away Saturday, Sunday, and I'll be back sometime Monday. Thinking we're leaving early Saturday morning and back sometime in the afternoon. In these times of the year, seeing everyone around me with their families, I think it'd be nice to have a family of my own. Yes, I've thought that for quite some time myself as well. Good night, Spoon. Frankly, I don't even need to have it be this time of year to think that. But it's good having you here, Herman. Realistically, I could take care of a family. I could not take care of a family. I'm not prepared for a family. Well, family can. Just wanted to share that. You're probably more prepared than what you think, and I don't think anybody's really ever prepared. Prepared. Family usually starts by just you and the wife, right? And then you usually have hopefully 9 months to prepare for the kid. The best you can. Because, none of us can, there's no parent that does it 100%. So, because, they may know what's coming, but just because you know what's coming doesn't mean you're prepared for it. So, what's everybody's plans for the new? I am providical low, proverbial lone wolf. I need time and space to myself. Doesn't mesh well with family. Well, everybody usually needs. I get what you mean. Um, but I think everybody needs time to themselves. Thing, yeah. And I get being a lone wolf in a lot of ways. I can be a lone wolf, but there's lots of lone wolves that are thing plans. I don't make plans anymore, says Captain. But does anybody have any plans for the new year? Like I said, I'm planning to have. I'd like to have Canadian Shield 3 done by end of April, May the longest. I find out on the night, says Captain. Reckless, says Manticore. You plan to be reckless, Manticore? I guess that's can be good but bad. Depends on how you look at it. I'm planning to make my first ever New Year's resolution. Okay. And can you share with us what that New Year's resolution will be? Oh, and Rain saying hi again. Sleep. So your New Year's resolution is to sleep. What more, less? Rick, are you a lone wolf? Sometimes, and sometimes I don't like being. Well, a lot of times I don't like being alone. But then again, there's sometimes I do. 8 hours. What? You don't normally sleep 8 hours, or do you normally sleep more or less? I'm a lone shark. That's 4 to 5 hours more than usual. Oh, okay. Now, is that because of you not being able to sleep for the 8 hours, or because insomnia, or something else? I don't usually make New Year's resolutions myself because if I want to change something in my life, I just change it whenever. Don't need it to be a new year to do it. That's because of you streaming it so late. Yes, but I stream once a week. So, what's your excuse for the other 6 days? Enabling my bad habits and poor decision making skills. So, me streaming once a week at this time does that? Rick, I can't just change my schedule for one day a week. I need an adjustment. Well, I don't know what time you need to get up for work, but me, I usually go to bed at about midnight and then I get up at 8. Although last night I couldn't get to sleep and I didn't get to sleep till like about 2 something in the morning. But I still got up at 8. Don't even get me started. Jet lag. I'm not sure whether I've ever had jet lag. Not that I've went too many places that would give me jet lag. Like, yes, I flew to Edmonton last year or this year, but that was only like a 3 or 4 hour trip, so I didn't really get any jet lag from that, or it's stress, insomnia, overthinking. Somehow, I think it's more the latter. You just gotta de-stress, stop overthinking. I have a friend that has chronic insomnia too. She's had it since she was a kid, but I'm pretty sure I can blame a lifetime of poor sleep on you streaming it. Okay, whatever makes you sleep better. But then again, I can usually sleep oh, almost on a dime. Right? Yep, whatever helps you sleep better. If blaming me helps you sleep better, feel free. But that might be part of your problem. Blaming others for your problem that isn't, that could give you stress, which could give you insomnia. Oh, I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Although it is correct. Yeshua said, let your yes be yes and your no's be no. Make no vow or promises. So, no New Year's resolution either. They're as bad as promises and vows. Ah, yeah. Well, it's not that I think resolutions are bad because you can resolute to do anything any time of year. That's the only reason I don't do New Year's resolutions because I can sleep on a couch, maybe a floor. I won't fit. Well, that means you could easily sleep on a dime. You put the dime on the floor, right, and then you're all over it. You've got the dime covered. But as for the resolution, like I can make a resolution to do something in the middle of June or whatever. Yeshua Hughes. Science has recently proven willpower is useless. How has it proven that? Where's this study? Not that I'm going to go look it up, mind you, but but because um, it's been a while, but well, actually, I've been using somewhat willpower lately, but I don't know. About 20 years ago, I used my willpower to go a year without pop. I cut it out. That's true. I've woken up quite stuck to me. Yeah, so have I. Human magnet. No, there's no magnetism involved in it. It's called some sort of stickiness or whatever. You they're in a pocket or whatever, and you've got part of your like a shirt off while sleeping, and they end up getting falling out of your pocket, get under you, and stick to you somehow while sleeping through sweat or whatever, water, some. They're usually easily taken off. Ideally, I what I'd like to do. Ideally, what I'd like to do on New Year's is I have no idea what that is. No, I'm extremely mad. Yes, but I don't think that's why the coins are sticking to you while you're sleeping. But yeah, you know, I can make a resolution to do something, middle of January, February. It doesn't matter what time of month of the year or day. I don't have. I'm more likely to do it too. I think if I don't, if I decide to do it whatever during the year instead of, oh yeah, let's wait 6 months to make this a resolution to do that. It worked for Boogie 2988. Okay, I don't know who that is. GKS. Rick, are you the new Boogie? I have no idea. Because I have no idea who the it is. It's one more than Boogie. Well, I have no idea who Boogie 1 through 2,987 are either. Good night, Spoon. Or just Boogie. Let's get down and boogie! I think he streams too. What does he stream to? Oh, so there's a new streaming platform. I've signed up for it, but I haven't done anything over there. Do you guys think it's called Kick? I know the Vomitorium's doing it. You guys think I should stream over there sometime in the new year or not? So you have a lot in common. I have a resolution for 2024. Okay. What's your resolution for 2024? Captain Infinity. To infinity and beyond! He dates children you don't want to be the new movie. Okay. Well, loud says Manticore. Ignoring people when they talk about what they are going to do. Okay. What if they say they're going to go to the store for a bottle of pop or a glass of or milk or something like that? What if they say uh, zero exceptions? What if they say they're going to the store and they ask you if you want something? Gonna, wanna, shoulda, didn't. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. I don't believe they're going. Okay, so once they walk out the door, you still don't believe they're going? Well, I guess they might not, but what if they come back with something in their hand? Plus, I have everything I need. I am organized. Yeah, well, who said it's not something? Who says it's something you need? What if it's something that you want? Because I said, is there anything that you want, not need? I'm at the printer. I've heard it all before. Who is Boogie? I have no idea. Boogie Woogie was a boogie. He had no boogie. Did he know how to boogie with the bear? His dad was going to the store for cigarettes 30 years ago. He never got over it. Easy. I'm back from trying to eat a sandwich. Happy Boxing Day. Okay, yeah. Merry Christmas, Alpha Proto. How was your Christmas? Any plans for is it New Year's Eve? Just back from trying to eat a sandwich. Okay. And any plan? What are your plans for 2024? And if you could hit that like button, the thumbs up, and maybe share it out. We're here for another 11 minutes, 10 plus minutes. There's something. Should I do a sleep stream at some point, or just record myself sleeping for 8 hours? I had to cook for the family for Christmas. Oh, cool. That kept me busy. My aunt invited my family over for New Year's. No. I guess that no is no to the sleep stream. I could just record myself sleeping for no. You're not a chick, so don't do it. Yes, well, maybe it might not appeal to you guys. Might appeal to a girl. I don't know. No, once you are going to the store, that's present tense, isn't it? They're all the rage. maybe, maybe call me when you're at the store and call me Rick. you want to You're not Sleeping Beauty. Well, that's true. I am no Sleeping Beauty. I barely, I very badly want my stomach to settle up. Who knew one beer could make you so sick? I have bet better smoking. I'd have had a better smoking Christmas. But all the plans and hopes and dreams. Tell me once you achieve them. Yeah. Are you trying to entice the ones that like to watch you sleep? I must admit, I've thought about doing the recording myself while I sleep. Maybe not this live stream while I'm sleeping, but recording and then putting it up. Fast forward. It could be my AMR. What is it? AMR something? Sleep stream? AMSR? Something like that? AMSR stream? Try and help people fall asleep by watching you sleep. ASMR story. I watched a Mike Miller chair stream. He left his camera on and went to sleep. I wanted to see if anything scandalous happened. That's not how ASMR works. ASMR is bullshit. Oh yeah. Well, I'm not sure what I think of those types of streams. They don't do anything for me, mind you. But Robert Meyer Burnett sleep streams are good. Sometimes he drools onto his hipster T-shirt. Do a mukbang stream. What is a mukbang? I know I've heard the term, and at one point I think I knew what it was, but I'm just not sure off the top of my head what it is. So that easy JR. The only thing I found out was that his youngest son woke up first, and everybody woke up really late. Luckily, they don't walk around naked in the middle of the house. Did you know there are Nazis in the Rocketeer? Probably. I know I've seen that. I think I even seen the Rocketeer in theaters. Ooh, a mukbang. You can't do that on YouTube. You'll get banned. Caught a few artists snore streams a few times. It's a Korean name, I think. It's when chubby people overeat on camera. Well, I'm chubby, and I guess I could do overeat on camera, but I'm trying to reduce my intake so I can lose pounds. I don't want to be gaining them. Oh, that's not the bang I was expecting. Well, I'm not sure. I don't. I wasn't thinking it was the bag that you were talking about, Alpha. But didn't think it was also. I did. Well, I didn't know what it was, but I didn't think it was anything risque, shall we say, to what you were thinking. Plus, I didn't. I don't think Jr. would suggest something like that. I gained 9 pounds over Christmas. I should lose a few today. Yeah. Joshua's archenemy has his mind in the gutter. Some streams you can't actually tell whether they're asleep or not. I gained a lot of weight. My doctor is going to be very disappointed in my next visit. Well, it depends whether you lose it before you get to the next visit. Let's see. I went to. Let's see. Oh, why do I got there? Put that there. Oh, yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I want to put a link in the chat. Uh, I need to gain about 30 pounds. I get line up 6 Big Macs, eat them all in a row. Bam, you're monetized. There was one time that I probably could have eaten 6 Big Macs in a row, JR. I'm not sure whether I could eat 6 Big Macs in a row now. 20 years ago? 30 years ago for sure. I could eat 6 Big Macs in a row like that. I'm not so sure now. My pants are falling off me. Burn. Or I need to buy new pants. Probably new pants. Been 6 months. It's been 6 months of gaining weight since my last visit. It's been a bad year for me being active or implants. I can't afford a Big Mac. Oh, weight gain has next to nothing to do with activity level. It's about not shoving food in your pie hole. Well, it's about that, and I think a little bit of activity because you got to be burning off what you're thinking. So tomorrow night, probably the link that I shared there is going to probably be on that stream tomorrow night. That they're good people, Hero Shack. Check them out. You can burn off a couple thousand calories at the gym. Yeah, but I don't go to the gym. It's all about calories in and calories out. So activity does have something to do with it. Yeah, that's sort of what I was saying. But it also does have something to do with how much food you're shoving in your pile, as JR said too. But it's true. Not eating is great for weight loss. Not great for health, unfortunately. So yeah, if you guys want to follow that YouTube thing, like I said, I'm usually over there on Wednesday nights. Usually got we're talking about something or other. Uh, they do a book called The Great Cyclopean. It's a good book and other stuff. So go check them out. And hopefully I might see you over there. Maybe I might be on mics on the mic stand on Sunday. Depends. I'm going to be out of town. Depends on whether I have a thing for net and all that where I'm going to be. So it's not calories in calories. So I don't know whether I'll have net where I'm going to be. So or how good it'll be. So I may or may not join his stream. But so we'll catch you all later. Uh, if I don't see you on anybody else's streams before Sunday, we'll see you all next year and next week. And so, bye for now. God bless. Love you all. Have a great New Year's Eve. And we'll see you next year, like you said. God bless.